Last week's Mira Costa versus Marymount girls volleyball game was full of action, but the events didn't stop with the final whistle. The next morning, Mira Costa received an email from Patrick Lynch. He did not identify his affiliation with Marymount or the team, but his message was clear. He accused the Mira Costa student section of bullying the Marymount players.
I think that's an egregious misrepresentation of what it was. I mean, it wasn't that at all. It was intense for sure, but there's definite standards, definite definitions for bullying, and none of which apply.
He later went on to compare the situation to the recent scandal with the Miami Dolphins. The story surfaced last month when Dolphins guard Richie Incognito was accused of extorting money, sending racist texts, and making death threats to teammate Jonathan Martin.
That's a very careless and reckless thing to say. I mean, how far more off the mark could you be? That was reaching. That was an emotional reaction to losing.
Patrick Lynch denied our request for an interview, telling us, quote, "I am confident that the administration at Mira Costa is dealing with this in the best possible way." Dr. Dale had a very different opinion of the student section's behavior.
I thought it was awesome. This crowd was completely within the bounds of appropriateness. Overtly loud, yes. Intimidating, absolutely. But that's what comes with having a home game.
We weren't bullying them, basically. We were just yelling so loud they couldn't hear their own plays. We got in their heads, and we just showed them what Mira Costa was all about.
Marymount volleyball players were also told by their coach not to interview with us. Principal Ben Dale responded to the email by assessing each of Mr. Lynch's complaints and has said he does not plan to change anything for next time. For the Mustang Morning News, this has been Robert McMahon and Matt Stern.